Oh my god, I am a man who lives a life surrounded by junk. Clutter, plates, I mean, what the fuck? I got a clothes pile there. It's just a bunch of cluttered shit. I mean, look at that. Look inside that bowl. I've been getting back on the pomegranate. I relapsed on eating pomegranates, god damn it. And I mean, don't get me started on this fucking closet. It's not even full of all my stuff, but this closet looks like Hiroshima 77 years ago. I'm like, it's gonna fall and kill me one day. But fear not, I do have a nice, clean game shelf. It's clean, free of clutter. Well, mostly free of clutter. Uh, I got a nice clean game shelf. This is the clean fucking preserved monument of video games that I can just keep on growing that number up. And that brings me to today's subject matter. Hey, how's it going? It's your old pal Haytham Gruxton here. Yep, I'm sure I mentioned in the intro, I'm doing a pickups video. If you guys don't know what a pickups video is, well, I slapped some buckaroos, some dollar bills. I slapped them on counters, I clicked buttons on websites, and my bank account went down and my game collection went up. I got some video game pickups. Now, I know the lighting sucks. It's the elephant in the room. Hilton, here's a light. It's right fucking there. I can't fix it. Today's too bright. It's a rare blue sky nice day in Washington. I know, it sucks, doesn't it? I like the lighting though like this. That makes it things up. It looks shitty, but guess what? That light coming through on, I don't know, this setup, I mean, maybe it's what I can see beyond the camera, but like, I'm getting pirate vibes. I feel like a pirate right now. I'm looking out that window. I'm picturing the beach down there. It's a nice vacation. The closest I get to a vacation is going to my storage room for my other room. And I love it. Anyway, drinking games with Josh, a YouTuber. I've been watching. He's just pick up videos. And the way he, like, opens the videos, you know, he have, like, the beer of the day, like, whatever beer he's drinking. I don't have any beer on me, but I want to copy that trend a little bit. I'm going to copy him. Shout out to him. Today's drink of the day is this vodka I found. Well, it was given to me by a homeless guy. See, I had gone to the store. I was gonna bake up some cookies. I didn't have any baking powder. The box to the baking powder got ripped, so I was just clearing like the clear bag of the baking powder home. And the homeless guy comes out of the alleyway and he's like, "Hey, I'll trade you this for that baking powder." I mean, I was in my head. I'm like, okay, this guy. He's out in the streets, but he still wants to bake. That's dedication. So I gave him the baking powder. He was happy. He gave me this vodka. You know, it's the drink of the day. One more hit. One more hit. Anyway, let's talk about some games. I got consoles and I got games. I guess, yeah, let's just start with the games, I suppose. Well, I wanted to give you folks, like, the chance to get to see the great view I was looking at out my window, but that's not going to happen now. The sky has begun to gray. Washington State's like George Washington. The blue sky was young George Washington, and now it's gray-haired George Washington. But that doesn't matter. We're going through the games today. Let's just start with this one. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith for the Xbox original. I had always heard interesting things about this game, and I watched like a Let's Play of it, and it looked pretty fun. Now, I will be swapping this case out for a green one. None of these games are going to be in order, I just realized. The price is right for the Wii. I know it's shitty shovelware. I picked it up. You're going to see the thrift episode. The crossover between this and thrifting episodes is the only concern I will admit. That doesn't matter. The price is right for the Wii. I thought I could make like a funny YouTube video. It's just one of those like weird games you know is shit, but it might be like unintentionally funny. I got Family Guy for the Xbox original. I find like 2000s games based on cartoons, while usually not good, I do find them fascinating. And I'm curious to dive into this. I know it won't be good, but like, I don't know, it'll be interesting. More games from the upcoming thrift episode. I got Outlaw Volleyball. I got Outlaw Golf games already, so I figured I'd add another one to the collection. It was cheap. Speaking of games that you know will probably be bad, Avengers Battlefield for the Kinect. It's a Kinect game, but I never heard of it, and I'm like, I hold out hope of finding that one Kinect game that, like, nobody talks about that's, like, secretly, like, pretty fun. This one I picked up due to a recommendation by Nostalgia64, my old internet friend. A Katamari game. These are famous. I'm sure a lot of you have played them. I never played a Katamari game before. So I fucking picked one up and one day I'm going to play it. Man, this video is all full of shoutouts today because I got whole driving for the Genesis. Drinking Games with Josh did a video on his Genesis collection. And I saw Whole Driving. I've heard of this game before, but his video is what convinced me to buy it. What's funny too, I think about this as I dig through the rest of the games. It's not like the videos are like glowing of the game, like he just mentioned it in the collection. But like, it just triggered a thought. I'm like, oh, I remember watching a Let's Play of that game, and I'm like, I didn't know it was on the Genesis, I never thought about it. Alright, this one, Don't Tell the Feds. But I might have got a Dreamcast emulator game. Now I'm all about collecting. You know, I got those fucking gray slabs of fucking NES games on my shelf. But I thought this was interesting. I grabbed it. If you go on Etsy, you can find some interesting Dreamcast games. That's all I can legally say. Speaking of gray slabs, I got Mobile Madness for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I thought it looked fun. I thought it looked cool. It's just like one of those sit down and play games that you could be therapeutic. You could just focus on it, have fun. Too bad the NES is a pain in the ass to run, which is the way it's spring loaded and like the blue screen or the flashing screen. Too bad the NES is such a pain to run half the time that like, I mean, by the time you get to the therapy part of the game, there's already 18 holes in your fucking wall. Alright, we're going real old school now. I got some interesting games. I went to fucking Half Price Books, and you best believe it, it's not just a bookshop. It's got video games, toy games. I like a toy. I'm weird like that. I like the second gen pre-NES stuff. I don't know why. Hangman. Okay, I gotta defend myself. Hangman, it's just like the game on the paper. You know, like you gotta guess the letters, try to guess the word. It's so simple. But I'm telling you right now, you get like your friends together and you guys just start pounding beer and you play Hangman, you can have a lot of creativity with it. Especially like I can't remember if this is the version that like you can write the word and have your friend answer it, but you know, the game's no longer E-rated at that point, if you get what I'm saying. Man, I'm gonna look like a total nerd today with another fucking English language literature game? Word Zapper. I don't know, it's cheap. Toy games are always interesting. Some are bad, some are good. I like owning a bunch because it's just weird and interesting shit. Alright. What rhymes with eco? What doesn't rhyme with eco? What goes before eco? How about co? And it's in colico. I got the frenzy going on. This is just it's a fun Coleco game. And speaking of Coleco, I got a rare Coleco game. It's only rock and roll. There's no current listings of this on eBay. It's a highly rare game. What I do is that the Game Eye tracking app, you can go to the encyclopedia and they have like all the complete game libraries. You get to scroll through and look at games that you don't recognize. That's what I did, and I found this one. So it's cool. It's like like a music band simulator almost. Like you pick do you write a new song? Do you go on tour? It's like band management. It's like pretty fascinating, to be honest. Alright, I know this video has been this shitty, unprofessional nightmare, but we're gonna blow through the rest of these real quick. It makes no sense for the grand finale to be blown through. But it is what it is. Here's the consoles. I got this, just like a cheap Pong console. I like grabbing Pong consoles. They're really fascinating to me. You know, when I can get a good deal. So I got the Radio Shack TV Scuba. Alright, so this is a weird one. It came with a game, Ninja Attack. This is a Like, this is a really weird light game. This Playtime Light Games projector. An obscure console. It's a console because you play the games. But I can't get it to work. I put the new light bulb in. I know I can get it to work if I tinker around with it. But this is like a weird, obscure projection console. Again, don't ask how I find these weird, obscure consoles. I don't even remember. You know, some people might see like holes in the wall patched up as like memories of terrible past events, but I see it differently. Holes in the wall, a great place to keep your consoles. Now let me grab one. Totally pulled this out of the wall. Look at this. It's the first handheld console. Well, the first like one with interchangeable cartridges. The Microvision. Now sadly the Microvision does not work that I own. That's common. These things have a terrible screen issue. A lot of them have, like, the screens keep going out on it. Like, it powers on, but... I mean, I was a bit bummed that the Microvision didn't work, but it is what it is. I mean, it's still a cool, like, collector piece. Down here on the ground is another Pong console, boxed. I got the Wonder Wizard. You can see, it looks like, it's got, like, a weird wood grain to it. You can see it there. Again, cheap price, fascinating. I got a bunch of Pong consoles now. I have some video idea for a Pong console, but I like Pong consoles. Expect to see them pop up every fucking pickups video. And finally, the Emerson Arcadia 2001. Boy howdy, let me tell you, this console, I got good deals, luckily. I bought an Emerson Arcadia 2001 and it didn't work and smoke came out of the fucking cartridge port. So I had to get another Emerson Arcadia 2001. It sounds expensive, and it was, but like, getting the games for this console is really old. The games are expensive. I got most of the library, got a good deal, so I can't complain. I like the Emerson Arcadia 2001. Again, it's just one of those little like novelties. It's not amazing. It's just like a cool little interesting side obscure console in gaming. And here's some of the Emerson Arcadia 2001 games. Need these hot glue sticks. We'll go through them a little bit. I got a decent amount. The number on top, which is cool. You kind of see what they look like. Pull this one out. Here they at the cover, and then you open up to the cartridge. They're pretty cool. Yeah, it's like a weird novelty, but I got a decent amount of the library, so I'm happy. It's consoles like this, the Fairchild, Channel F, the Bally Astrocade, all these weird, really old consoles, and even newer ones like OCH Studio 2 that I'd love to add one day. It just adds to like having these weird, obscure consoles is cool. You can show people, it's like a different experience, it's interesting to look at and study. I don't know why. I'm just fascinated with second-gen consoles. Why do we love anything, you know? Well, I could tell you why we love certain things, like video games. Video games bring you escapism. They bring you joy. Anyway, this has been Haytham Gruxton. I hope you guys are all having a tremendous, marvelous, super groovy, just a fun time. A fun, beachy vacation, sun is shining high time. I'm trying to figure a way to end this. May King of the Hill be with you, for Hank Hill died to save us from sin.